You know, WB, I gotta watch you. Being a little sneaky here. Even though we all expected it. We all knew it. WB officially came out and announced that they are doing a sequel to the Batman. Well, duh. We all knew that. We were just waiting for the official word. I mean, the movie's doing great. Everyone seems to like it. I mean, they were already talking about a sequel before the movie was even out. They were already talking about it. But they officially came out at CinemaCon 2022 and announced that, there's going to be a sequel to The Batman directed by Matt Reeves. And there's no further details about the plot or anything. So we don't know anything other than they are coming out with a sequel. I got to say, I've only seen The Batman one time, and I loved it. I know I wasn't in the right state of mind when I first went into it, thinking that it was kind of a long movie. And when you see a long movie, I think you need to be in the right mood. If you're too tired, you're not going to be into it as much as if you were kind of excited or looking forward to things, which I was. But I don't think I was fully invested because I went into it with like low expectations, and I wasn't going to hype myself up with the Batman. But when I watch certain scenes now, like on YouTube, you can watch all these exclusive clips and scenes, some of the best scenes from the movie. The car chase with the Penguin, him showing up and saying, "I'm vengeance," when he beats the hell out of that guy, and him walking out of the shadows, and the footstep sounds that he makes, and when he's running out of the police station. Some awesome scenes, man. I gotta say, a lot of people will put The Dark Knight as their number one Batman film. The best Batman film ever made. Which I disagree with that. I mean, I disagree with that before this even came out. When it comes to the Nolan trilogy, Batman Begins is my favorite. I put that over The Dark Knight. The only reason The Dark Knight stands out is because of the Joker, played by Heath Ledger. That's the only reason. It wasn't Christian Bale's performance. It wasn't anyone else. Certainly wasn't Maggie Gyllenhaal. But anyway, what I like about Batman Begins, it was as an origin story, it was progression of how Batman became Batman. And so, people, when this movie came out, people were still saying, The Dark Knight is their favorite, which, that's fine. The Dark Knight's a great movie. But this is so different. This is a Batman film that, to me, feels like the one that we've been missing because of all the detective work that is in this movie. Yeah, sure, the scenes drag out, but that's the point of him trying to figure things out and do some detective work and reading the riddles and try to solve the crimes and matching things up. I think that's what we needed in a Batman film, other than the action, which is great anyway. But I'm saying there's got to be more to Batman than just action, and then just like dialogue, because the Nolan trilogy is full of dialogue all over the place. But the Batman is such a unique film, and Matt Reeves is such a unique director. Look what he did with the Planet of the Apes movies. I mean, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, all of them, a great trilogy of movies with great characters that you get to learn about in the first movie and then progress through the third movie. That's what I feel like he's going to do here. Matt Reeves knows how to flesh out characters. Great character development. You actually care about the characters in a way. So I feel like that's what he's going to do here. And whether WB interferes with things or not, Matt Reeves still accomplished something great with this first movie. Now, the sequel, I'm hoping, is just as good. I'm hoping that it's going to be something unique like the first one. There's always a chance, whenever a sequel comes out to a movie where the first movie is so epic, there's always a chance that the second movie is going to slip. And, when it comes to like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I'll use this as an example. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, then you got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then War. I actually think Dawn was an improvement over Rise. Rise was great. It was like an origin. But then Dawn was amazing. And War was even better. I mean, it got better each time. So, I hope that that's what they're going to do here. But I'm excited either way. It's Batman. Okay? My favorite Batman will always be Michael Keaton, just because I grew up with him in that movie. That has a special place in my heart. But this is a technical story. Technically, this is a Batman movie. The Batman is something, like I said, Batman fans have wanted to see on the big screen in live action. They've wanted to see this kind of stuff. I mean, they did this kind of stuff in the animated series, which was great too. So many great episodes. There's so much potential here, so much story to tell. I know Matt Reeves can do it. I know he can. So I cannot wait. I am excited for this news. Very excited. The Batman comes out, I believe, in May on 4K. I will be picking it up. I will be watching it again, and I will be reviewing it. I'll give my honest thoughts, see if my mind has changed or not. I definitely put The Batman over the Nolan trilogy. At first, I wasn't sure if I put like Batman Begins or The Dark Knight over it, but now I can confirm that I put The Batman over those. Sorry. It's just my opinion. So, are you guys looking forward to the Batman sequel? I definitely am. I think it's going to be great. What a time to be alive, let me tell you. Just awesome stuff, man. Superheroes, I don't care what anybody says. People say, well, there's too many superhero movies. I have superhero burnout. I've always been a superhero fan. It doesn't bother me. I've read comics when I was younger. I watched animated series, cartoons of superheroes. I've played superhero games. I've collected superhero figures. In fact, look at this. I got the Flash right here. See? I'm all about superheroes. I don't care. Like people, it's like, oh, this is too many superhero movies. Well, don't watch them. Go watch your 50 Shades of Grey. Anyway, the Batman sequel, I cannot wait. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And I'm vengeance. Not really, but I can be. I have a dark side when I'm on the toilet.